Yo, what's good, guys? What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? What is good? Good afternoon, good morning, mad love and respect to every single one of you people passing through. What's happening? Who we got in the room? Health Hustle, shout out from East Midlands Derby ting. Good afternoon, everyone. What is going on? No more blood on the streets, yeah? What is happening? Okay then, so let's get with the flavor, ladies and gentlemen, and let's have a conversation. We just need to put a few things to bed. If you are new to the channel, mad love and respect for passing through. Be sure to subscribe so you can catch the live later on tonight. We normally stream twice a day, so show some love and pass through later on tonight as well. Pattern watchers, let's have a conversation, guys. Time is of an essence for me today. So here we go. Right, first things first, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin. Let me expand this chart out just to put things into perspective for you. Bitcoin has now made that move away from the 200 EMA. Now, if you have been watching the streams, you would have known that I'm expecting if Bitcoin can break above the 200 EMA and close strongly, then happy days, we are likely to see more further movement to the upside. Are we still potentially expecting another move to the downside? The liquidity present would imply so. But what you've got to be aware of is the following, ladies and gentlemen, okay? This move right here is no different to this move over here, okay? And this is what we need to be aware of. Bitcoin has formed a pattern like so, rise up level 1, rise up level 2, rise up level 3, but it failed and didn't continue further, tested the key moving average and now moved away to the downside, okay? Remember, they repeat these patterns over and over again. Okay, so in order for them to move price down lower, they need to move it higher. And in order for them to move it higher, they need to move it down lower. Okay, the 200 EMA and the 50 EMA, we said it yesterday. If Bitcoin can break above this zone and show promise, then we are likely to come back up towards this zone right here. In my opinion, looking for Bitcoin above 50K, it needs to be sealed and dusted at the 800 EMA. Until we break that 800 EMA, the call is on you, ladies and gentlemen. See, what point is valid for you to make an entry and validate a move to the upside? Okay? A lot of people are saying, you said don't buy the dip, you said don't buy the dip. I've been saying don't buy the dip since price was happening over here. Okay? And then look what happened to the guys who brought the dip. And then our sentiment changed when we said if price can go above the psychological high and confirm that point, then we are likely to see higher movement. That's exactly what has happened. Now prices come up above the 200 EMA. We can see the presence of market maker with the 3 hits to the high. 1, 2, 3 hits up. In order for us to solidify that this move is going to continue higher, we need to wait for the retrace, continuation to the upside. That's the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I've been saying to you guys to be cautious of the dip because this bad boy happened a couple of days after. I've been saying watch for the dip, don't bottom fish. 48 hours ago, that is correct. From here, here and here. All around here. I'm not here to not help you make money. I'm here to help you not lose it. Okay? Because this game is a game of trickery. Everyone's all hyped up now. Now all of a sudden 100K's come up. Everyone's talking about 100K. It's brilliant. 5 days ago, 100K was not on the scene. Now, all of a sudden, 100K is present. See? There's no loyalty in the game of trading. People only want to see good things about trading, but they're not willing to accept the bad things about trading. You have to take the bad with the good with the bad. My goal is to try and help you guys get into your minds about being cautious in this game. Because if you weren't cautious and this game was easy, everyone would be making money, but you're involved in an industry where 95% of players lose. Of course, I'm going to try and guide you the best way I physically can. Okay? As always, we are waiting for price action to formulate a test of the 200. I want the 50 to cross over the 200 EMA for me to validate the momentum is favoring higher prices. Okay? Ethereum played out perfectly. We've been expecting Ethereum to move up. She stayed in line with the peak formation that we drew a couple of days ago. Where is that? Just to put things into perspective for you. Where's our Ethereum trade? Here she is, right there. There's our Ethereum. 3, 2, 1. Where is it? Why is my computer being like this? Here we go. Ethereum playing perfectly to the W formation and shifting out of the zone. There she is right there. Perfect W formation. Okay, we were anticipating that we may see another hit to the downside, but as long as they can confirm above the psychological ranges, happy days. That is what has happened, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with Ethereum, the concerning thing that I've got is this. We've come up towards the previous pool of liquidity right here, and we've rejected the zone. Okay, I'm waiting for a retrace, and then if the intention is to continue higher, we will see a move back up. All right. Now you can engage in the moon boy and just go in the hope that you're going to catch Ethereum and it's going to continue higher. I would love that to be the case, but proceed with caution, ladies and gentlemen. You know? Proceed with caution. That's the name of this game. I know, man, it should be 500k. Yeah, Bitcoin to a 500k. Bitcoin to a million. You want to look at the S&P 500? Let's have a quick look at the S&P. Here we go. Complete close of the gap. Nice, coming up towards the 50 EMA. So we need to wait and see what happens on that basis. What's dollar yen doing? Dollar yen's doing okay. It's come back down, come back up, expecting that. Had some bad news with dollar yen. But Bitcoin is showing promise. But look, we've got the bit of a pullback right now. Confirmation candle of the green vector candle looking like it wants to come back. This is the retrace that we want. If this move has got promise, wait for the retrace, continuation to the upside, ladies and gentlemen, because the momentum will come back into the charts. Okay, that's what's important about this. Looking at the book map, you can see right there with the book map, the orders are stacking in. Look at how much liquidity is currently present in the chart. There's a block order right here, and then we've got all this liquidity right here that is being absorbed. 17% limit buys to the downside. The anticipation is that when it pulls back down and fills the liquidity in this area, Bitcoin should be moving away from that zone. Let's not shy away from the fact that we still got liquidity, 39,000 and 38,500. Okay, for us to really believe that Bitcoin is going to continue and come away from this area and get the guys who've got liquidity down here and move it up, Bitcoin would need to break above, okay, the 50 EMA, the 800 EMA, which is the on the 1 hour time frame, which would sit, okay, on the 200 EMA on the 4 hour time frame. That would solidify the move back up, because if, in all honesty, guys, if Bitcoin comes up to the 200 EMA now, up to this point here, okay, it's only back in the last spot that we were last week where people were expecting it to drop. Okay, so Bitcoin right now has a lot of work to do still. All right. Are we cool with that? The best entry. What Ethereum consolidate now into the zone. Remember, guys, when you see a big move happening like so, okay, you're waiting to see the proof that it's not a bold fake move. That's all you're waiting for. What I'm saying to you is designed to protect your investment, and without giving you financial advice. My goal is to try and help you understand the importance of being aware and not falling for the hype. You know, Bitcoin currently 43,000. Why on earth is 100k being spoken about right now? Bro, Bitcoin ain't even above 45. Why is 100k being spoken all because of this one candle movement? It's not even fully closed above the 50 EMA. Let me put it into more perspective. The daily. It's nowhere near the 50 EMA on the daily chart. Why is 100k happening now? Get over 55 and we can have a conversation about Bitcoin going to 65, coming up towards the all-time high. No one's acknowledging the all-time high. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin way beyond that. Like I said to you guys, I'm all down for Bitcoin going up. Happy days. Because when you guys see Bitcoin rising, you guys are making money. Job done. But I need to try and bring things into regulation to you in your mind so that you're not falling for the moon boy status. So you're not getting caught out. The whole point is to make as much money as you can in this game and keep making it, not keep giving it back. Yeah? Bitcoin's not even above the 13 EMA on the daily. Like, we need confirmation. And if you don't like that approach, then you will be the person that provides the liquidity for the trader who's got the patience to sit and wait. That's the name of the game. That's the hardest, easiest way to make money. This is what you're involved in. This is a nice little move to the upside. Look, everyone thought Bitcoin was going to 100K from here. Look what happened then. All right? We need to look at the behavior. W formation, rise up level 1, rise up level 2. Where have we seen that before? We saw that here. Bitcoin to 100K from this zone. We needed to get above the 800 EMA. I kept saying it. 800 EMA. Until it breaks and confirms it, I do not favor any higher prices. Look what happened. It dropped. Again, till it gets above the 200 EMA. No favor to higher prices. It dropped. Now we're in the same situation. It's come above the 200 EMA. Happy days. Show me your proof. Show me your worth, Bitcoin. Retrace, continuation to the upside. Show me that you want to bring it back into the fray to get people who missed out on this move to the upside to step back in again and trap them to move price higher and come up towards these previous pools of liquidity. Guys, I'm here to try and guide you. That's the name of the game. You know? This is it. Trading equals impatient people paying patient people. Done. You know? 500K tomorrow. Listen, all I'm saying to you, yes, I was expecting a third move down, but you can't justify it to me and tell me that now Bitcoin is getting ready to make a massive move to the upside because all it's done is just come back up to the last zone that we were a few days ago. Bitcoin hasn't actually gained hardly any ground. All right? Let's be honest. It's not really gained the ground that it needs to gain. Is it above? Are the moving averages all pointing upwards? No. This is what frustrates me. We're in a downwards move. Just because it's come back up doesn't mean that this is the move to the upside. Happy days if it is. What do I need to see to solidify that? Retrace back down, prove that you are favoring higher prices, and then move away from it. That's the name of the game. Look at these retraces. Break up, retrace down, doesn't continue. Look what happened here. Came up, retraced to continue up. No, it broke down. Look at Cardano. No worries, man. Remember, guys, the hype behind it all. They've got to give traders a reason to step in. And this is it. Now we will know if they are going to continue higher. What do you want? Do you want marginal trades or do you want high probability trades? But at the same time, your status as a trader or a holder is different. See, a holder can buy at any point as long as it's cheaper than what it brought beforehand. This is a day trading system, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only interested in Bitcoin going from 43 right now all the way up to 45. Man, happy days. I've made profit. But if you're looking for wilder projections or predictions, as they say, you know, why wasn't anyone saying Bitcoin to 100K when it was at 30 cents? Why are they saying it now? It's nowhere near it. 43K to 100K. That's a big move in price. There has to be so much price action before Bitcoin can get there. Let's get above the 800 EMA on the 1 hour time frame. And that's not even 50K. All right? Keep the logic in your minds. What does Bitcoin have to do to get above towards the 100K mark? What does it have to do right now? Yeah? Well, first it needs to go above 50. What do we need to do to get above 50? Well, we need to break above 47 where the key moving average is. It needs to come away from this last zone of consolidation. This move to the upside doesn't mean that Bitcoin's going to continue. And if I'm a perma bear, you guys thinking, yo, Tino, why are you so negative? I'm not negative. I'm adding caution to caution. You know? That's the truth. All right, then let me have a look at these coins that these guys want me to have a look at. So you want me to look at ADA? Where are we at with ADA? Let's have a look. ADA, USDT, Cardano. What we got? Nice move by ADA. Coming up, range daily high hit. Okay, so moving averages have been expanded. Now they're coming back into the fray. 250. What we're waiting for is, yet again, a retrace from this zone to test the validity of it. Psychological high coming up. Remember, guys, it can't always just keep going up. There's going to be a retrace. Why? Because the balance between the limit buys and the limit sells in these areas. Look at all these orders that are being hit. Okay, they can't just keep moving price higher. They're going to have to bring it back into the fray at some point. Okay, so with ADA, we're looking potentially for a bit of a retrace so that the retrace would engineer the 50 EMA to cross over the 200 EMA, and then both the 50 and the 200 would expand out. So the 200 would end up like so, and the 50 EMA would end up like that. And then in that instance, the 800 EMA would come down and cross over and establish a nice trend to the upside. Happy days. That's what we're looking for. Okay. What was the other one? ICP. Was that was correct? Yeah, ICP. ICX. Let's have a look at ICX. ICX USDT. What we got here? Icon. Here we go. My days. What we got here? All right. So Icon has come up above the 50 EMA and the psychological high. So this is what we're looking for. This is what you want. You see this here? Break away from the psychological high. Is this a valid move to the upside? Retrace back down, come down below the psychological high and bounce away from it. That is what you want. This is what confirmation looks like. When price comes away from the zone, it retraces and then makes a continuation back up towards the upside. Although the 200 EMA is in sight, we may see a little bit of retracement here because we're coming up into a previous pool of liquidity. But again, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for the 200 EMA to come further down. You're waiting for the 50 to cross over from that point, and then the 200 edges upwards. And then this is where price action would initiate and move up, down, and then shift away from the zone. That's the name of the game. If you're not patient to wait for that, this isn't the game for you, man. This is not the game for you. FTM. Let's have a look at Phantom. Ah, there we go. There it is. Phantom. We spoke about this morning. We said that we are expecting them to try and pull it back at some point, but they hit the range weekly high and the range daily high in sight. These are the key zones in the chart where price has expanded away aggressively. So we are expecting a test at this point in the chart as well. Remember, they're always going to want to pull it back at some point. Okay, coming up towards this zone, they came and hit this previous pool of liquidity. That's good news right there. Nice, sharp, contained move to the upside. We are waiting for a little bit of a retrace because that's what we said in the video earlier on today. Whenever there's a W formation that has been formed, we are waiting for the retrace continuation to the upside. How long this move continues to the upside is all based on how long they decide to mark their shorts up to the upside to contain the liquidity by the retail trader who's going in long when price is rising. But that's another conversation for another time. What else have we got? Let's have a look at Matic, because I know some guys have been waiting for Matic. Again, Matic is coming up nicely towards the previous zone right here. Okay, we've got a nice little play. There's another W formation right there. So what Phantom hasn't done, Matic has done. As you can see, we've got a move up, retrace, continuation to the upside. Look at the moving averages. This is what you want to see. 50 crossing the 200, 50 going above the 800, 200 crossing over the 800. Happy days to the upside. Okay? But as I said to you guys, have your wits about yourself. All right? Have your wits. Because whenever it's all exciting like this, ladies and gentlemen, it's the time when you need to start paying yourselves. Okay? That's the most important time. All right? When it gets excitable, that's when you start paying yourself. Yeah? What have we got here? God, man, you guys are killing up the chat. BNB, how far does a retrace go after a W pattern? That all depends on the accumulation of that zone. Remember, the retrace of a W formation itself, ladies and gentlemen, is based on how long they decide to realize the return on the shorts that they've been building up here, trapping traders to go in short, and then build some more longs on the way down, and then shift away from the zone. That's what you're looking for. What have we got here? Tino, can you look at Solana? Yeah, I'll have a look at Solana for you. Here we go. Solana, 146. See, what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is the altcoins to try and make their moves. Solana is still struggling at the psychological high, which is important. All right? We need to see a clean break of that psychological high. They've tested the 50. The momentum has come in, but they seem to be stalling at this zone. Here's a classic example of the M2 pivot being confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. M2 implies M4 pivot projection. That's where that comes in. Rose. People keep banging on about this, man. Rose. Let's have a look at Rose. Wow. What a sharp coin. Rose is doing exactly the same thing as Carver. Look at that. Beautiful. Carver at the weekly psychological high as well. That's really good. Rose is going to be doing something similar. Where are we at? Here we go. Hits the range daily high and bounces away, holding around the 5 and the 13 EMA. Be mindful of this. Be mindful. What do you think about Quant 14 MX supply? You got me stuck there, bro. I don't know what that is. Okay. 4 minutes for futures for Bitcoin. That's correct. Yeah, we've got the futures market for Bitcoin opening very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got to keep an eye out on that one as well. Looking at Luna as well. Luna's coming up to range daily high. It's really good price action by the altcoins. There it is again. 50, 200, 800 EMA. We want to see confirmation of a shift in momentum. This is where the shifting of the zone is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Bitcoin. We go back to Bitcoin a second. Bitcoin doesn't seem to be following through. That's what my concern is about Bitcoin right now. No follow through just yet, but we've got the New York session happening very shortly. Ethereum, 1, 2, 3 hits to the high. I'm just concerned about it, but I want to see the test of the 200. That's all I'm waiting for, guys. Retrace, continuation to the upside. You can see the pattern is formulating itself. Yeah, look, it happened here. Drop. Continuation to the upside. Now we're waiting for the same thing to happen. Continuation to the upside. Yeah? People saying check BNB. What's BNB doing? Where you at, BNB? BNB's coming up. Nice. Reach it. Yeah. A lot of altcoins are coming up towards the range daily high. If we actually look at the totals chart itself, see Bitcoin, BNB itself, yeah, the 50's coming up nicely. 200 EMA edging. Look at the liquidity that is there for them to take. Just remember, whenever it moves up aggressively towards moving averages so fast, we can expect them to sharply pull back. All right? So just be mindful of that, ladies and gentlemen. What else have we got? What else have we got? There was another quote. That's it. I wanted to look at the totals chart as well, just so we can get an overview of what's going on. So here we are. This is the totals for the actual altcoins themselves. There you go. That is what you're looking for. Yeah. A lot of altcoins are breaking out away. So focus on the altcoins that are showing the same behavior as the total market cap for the altcoins themselves. We are naturally expecting a little bit of a retrace. Okay. Because the Moon Boy doesn't know when to pay himself. So this is where they're getting their retail traders' money trapped. And we're waiting for a bit of a retrace continuation. That retrace might not last long, guys. It may even come down, recover some of this candlestick, and then move out. But it's when they start stalling, when you start seeing development of vector candles appearing in particular zones. I've got Steve calling me, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Steve? What can I do for you? Yeah, I'm live, my friend. Bitcoin? What, again? Nah, man. You said it was going... Okay. Well, I'll tell them that later on. Yeah, that's cool. No worries. Cool. Catch you in a bit, Steve. And next time, don't be so rude to me. Alright, bro. See you in a bit. Steve is the market maker, ladies and gentlemen. And he helps us in these streams. And he always guides us in the wrong direction because he likes to play around with us. Remember, Steve's the guy who buys and sells 89 cents worth of Bitcoin and moves the market. So you can see that Steve today has actually brought 89 cents worth of Bitcoin. So just be careful. Jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we are here to try and understand the nature of the market maker, okay? Wait for a retrace with Bitcoin because they seem to be stalling in this area. If this move is solidified, we will see a nice break away from the zone. Okay, range daily high is potentially in sight and they'll be coming up towards these previous pools of liquidity. My goal, as I said to you guys, is to try and help you maintain no hype when it comes to trading. You're committing liquidity that you guys have earned and worked for. Don't set yourself up for marginal situations. Set yourself up for high probability games because we are in this game not to just show that we've got liquidity to give. We're about getting liquidity to be given to us by the one and only market maker. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got to go and get my daughter. But make sure you tune into tonight's live, okay, at 10 p.m. tonight. Mad love and respect to every single one of you people, and I will catch up with you later on. Get ready for the New York futures, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care of yourselves. Peace.